you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
Oh my God. What is going on, Raider Nation? It's your boy Samoa Raider back with another video, and as you guys know, we just lost to the Colts 44-27. We got our asses handed to us by the Indianapolis Colts, so a lot of props to the Colts for holding it down for their squad. What else can we say? Last week we got away from the Jets on a game-winning touchdown, which was great for this team. But coming into this game, especially for our defense, this run defense couldn't do shit out there. I mean, the defense in general, the whole defense in general for the Raiders couldn't do nothing to get the Colts off the field. I know we got the Colts off the field probably like once or twice, I believe so, but other than that, they couldn't do nothing. If you look at the stats, the Raiders and the Colts played an identical game. Both of them had about 400 total yards. The Raiders had 6 penalties for 33 yards, and the Colts had 6 penalties for 50 yards. Time of possession was close as well. Colts had 28 minutes to the Raiders 31 minutes, and the Raiders had the same amount of first downs as the Colts, 25 for the Colts and 26 for the Raiders. And even on third downs, our third down efficiency was the same as well. 8 for 11 for the Colts and 8 for 12 for the Raiders. But if you look at Derek Carr and Philip Rivers' stats in this game, Derek Carr had a better game overall than Philip Rivers, other than the turnovers. Derek Carr had 2 turnovers, 1 interception. You know what? I couldn't really be mad at it, but it was a turning point for this team. Was that one-handed grab by Kenny Moore in the end zone. That was just a beautiful play made by the defender. But the second one wasn't even his fault as well. Jalen Richard basically lost the ball, came into the defender's hand, and they ran back for a pick 6. So those 2 plays, I don't really fault on Derek Carr. Derek Carr threw for 316 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Philip Rivers threw for 244 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Derek Carr went 31 for 45, which is pretty solid. And Philip Rivers threw 19 for 28. So the biggest difference in this game, one, defense. The Colts defense did a great job against our Raiders offense. Our offense was the only thing keeping us in this game. Our defense, on the other hand, couldn't do shit against the Colts, and the Colts running game killed us. They killed us on the ground. The same thing the Jets did to us last week was running the ball all over us. Over 200 yards total against this defense. The Indianapolis Colts did the same exact thing, running for over 200 yards. The rookie Jonathan Taylor ran for 150 yards in this game, had 2 touchdowns in this game against this Raiders defense. We had no answer for the run game. Our defense was complete trash out there. We couldn't do shit out there to get Philip Rivers and their offense off of the field. They played a much better and cleaner game on offense and defense. We already knew how good their defense was, but they came and showed out in this game to help the Colts out. Now our offense did a great job driving down the field, and we even had the lead at one point in this game when we were 14-10. That interception in the end zone really did kill us to Kenny Moore, but I can't fault Derek Carr for that because he put it in the right place for it to go over the defender, but he made a beautiful one-handed grab in the end zone. But the drives after that, we kept driving down the field, but we couldn't do nothing in the red zone to score, man. We had 2 straight drives where we came back and we ended up with a field goal. I don't know what was going on. Their defense really locked up in the end zone, and they couldn't give us any kind of touchdowns. After we had those 2 touchdowns in the beginning, we go back-to-back field goals. And at that point, we end up with 20 points for most of the game until the end of the game where Derek Carr ran one in for a touchdown. Now, we are sitting at 7-6 of right now. We're right out of the playoff race, but the season isn't over yet. We still have a chance to make it into the playoffs. But we have to win out. Now, I can sit here as a Raider fan and look at these next 3 games, these last 3 games as winnable games for the Raiders. But with the defense that we have on this team, no win is guaranteed, especially for this team. Derek Carr could do whatever he has to do out there. If this defense can't stop anybody, no offense, then what the fuck are we gonna do, man? We cannot go into the playoffs playing like this. I gave this team the benefit of the doubt last week for winning against the Jets. In this game, our defense let us down big time. And I know a lot of people want to fire Paul Guenther, and I understand it completely. I want to fire Paul Guenther as well, but I don't think that we're going to fire him in the season. We're probably going to fire him at the end of the season. What does Derek Carr and this offense have to do? We have to score 40 points, 30 to 40 points a game if we want to come out victorious. Now, it doesn't help that we lost Clelin Ferrell early in this game, and Clelin Ferrell going out early in this game really didn't help out this defense. He's a huge key to this defense and putting pressure to the quarterback. But then again, I don't know how well he would have done even if he played. Our defensive line couldn't put no pressure on Phillip Rivers. We know if we could at least put some kind of pressure or even hit Phillip Rivers once or twice in this game, then he'll start folding under pressure. But we couldn't do that at all. We're so used to putting pressure on Phillip Rivers. This is the best game Phillip Rivers has played against our Raiders team in the past couple of years. We couldn't put no pressure. We couldn't even touch Phillip Rivers, and he went out there and balled out for the Colts. He did everything he had to do to win the game against the Raiders, and they did just that. Our offense can go out there and score against most teams, most defenses, and we did that in this game, but we just couldn't get the ball back. Even with the field goals that we scored, if the defense at least had a 3-and-out in one of those 2 drives, we could have at least had a chance to go down the field and score, tie the game, or take the lead in this game, and we just couldn't stop Phillip Rivers in this Colts offense. It just fucking frustrates me because this team has shown us a lot to start off the season. In these past couple of weeks, I understand the COVID bullshit and even the injuries that we have been going through, but we have overcome most of that. I don't have high expectations for our team. I know a lot of people have a lot of expectations for this team. I just have expectations for them to just come out and win and make key plays to win. We don't need to have the best defense out there. We just have to have a middle of the pack, mediocre defense, and we'll be okay. But these past couple of games, what the fuck has been going on with this team, man? You could just see the frustration on everybody's face. Derek Carr, John Gruden, this whole team, man. The score in this game does not show how close this game could have been. Our defense was horrible out there. Horrible. Nobody could tackle. Nobody could cover. Trayvon Mullen was playing like shit. Nevin Lawson was playing like shit. Eric Harris. Don't even get me started with Eric Harris. And even Jonathan Abram was playing like shit out there. He even got injured in this game, which I hope he does get better. But my goodness, it felt like the only person that came to play on this defense was Nicholas Morrow. Nobody else. Corey Littleton? I'm tired of overpaying for these players that we hype up so much, and they don't come in and do shit for us. I like underrated players like Nick Wachowski that come in and be solid players for this team. I like players like Nicholas Morrow, who is fighting to stay on this team and proving their worth to this team. The Raiders need to go out there and they need to go sign somebody to help out this team. Why can't we just go out and get somebody like Earl Thomas? I don't care how he is in the locker room. If he can go out there on Sunday and play and help this defense, because I'm pretty sure any safety or cornerback in the market right now that's still available is better than Eric Harris, is better than Nevin Lawson, is better than most of these secondaries on this team. Why can't we move LaMarcus Joyner to the safety position full time? So many questions, not a lot of answers. Phillip Rivers, T.Y. Hilton, Jonathan Taylor, they all balled out in this game. They really went out there and carved up our defense big time. Now, we did score early in this game with Foster Moreau. I got to give props. Foster Moreau had the slowest ankle breaker I've ever seen, but it was a great play for Derek Carr to find Foster Moreau for the huge 47-yard touchdown, which helped the Raiders get on the board early in this game. Derek Carr also came back and found Nelson Aguilar for a touchdown. It was a beautiful play as well, but since then, we didn't do anything but kick field goals. I believe that Kenny Moore interception in the end zone really turned this game around for this team because we just couldn't do anything. Like, if we scored on that drive, we would have had the lead and we would have went back and forth with this team. If you really look at it, the Colts and the Raiders are almost the same team, but the biggest difference is that their defense is much better than our defense. I don't want to see no blame on Derek Carr. Derek Carr came out to play today, and Derek Carr is our quarterback. He's the reason why we won most of these games, and Derek Carr was the reason why we stayed in this game and why this game was close for most of the time until the end of the game. But our defense was complete and utter trash. We just couldn't dig ourselves out of it. Josh Jacobs also played in this game. We understand that he had an ankle injury and he played the best that he could out there. Didn't really do much to make a big impact, but you could tell that he wasn't at 100% because we didn't see that same burst that we seen at the beginning of the season from Josh Jacobs, but I'm not going to put any blame on him. And one more thing is, it was kind of nice to see that the Raiders actually opened up their playbook for one play on that trick play from Zay Jones to Nelson Aguilar. That was great. I don't understand why we don't do that more often for this offense, but man, it's frustrating. I understand that the Raider Nation is frustrated as well. And I know a lot of people are going to say that the season is over and that they're done with this team because of how horrible our defense is. And I can understand that. I can understand where your frustration lies. But at the end of the day, it's not over yet. We can't just give up. We still have a chance to make the playoffs right now. And this is we can only have one loss, and this was that loss. We have got to handle business Thursday night against the Chargers. We got to go out there and handle business against the Chargers, handle business against the Dolphins, and end off this season against the Broncos. And we got to just win out. We got to win out and make some kind of statement before the playoffs, man. Because if we can't, our season is over. And I don't know where we go on from here. There's no neck and back player of the game. There's no MVP to the game because it's just a frustrating loss. The Raiders lose 44-27. We are 7-6 right now. We are still in the playoff race. And we just got to move on to next week. So yeah. All right, Raider Nation, man, that is all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to give you guys my recap to the game and how I felt to the game. I know I didn't go play by play, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and emotions to the game because, man, it was a roller coaster of a game, man. We started off pretty hot, started going down. This defense at the end of the day is trash. But what do you guys think, Raider Nation? What do you guys think about this game? Do you think our playoff hopes are over? Are you guys done with this team? Are you guys frustrated with this team? Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please, like always, smash that thumbs up button. It does a lot for this channel. And if this is the first time you're watching this video, even on a frustrating day like this, and you're a Raider fan, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. With that being said, this is your boy Some More Raider, and your boy is yeah.
And you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.